Next up, please welcome Robinson Bolkum. Big round of applause for Robinson. Chapter the 25th, A Bonaparte Bon Appetit. Everyone else but Guillaume and Kerfuffle backed away for the culinary conflagration. J.R. Kerfuffle then wielded a spiral whisk in a masterful precision he'd acquired by observing Julia Child's alacrity on late-night ESPN. Guillaume was practically frothing. The chef immediately stabbed Kerfuffle, or would have done, if not for a pastry blender's deflecting of the blow into a tall wedding cake. The cake was but a prop made of cardboard, although the frosting was real enough. The cardboard wedding would be postponed. This is all too often the case. Kerfuffle then viciously tenderized his chef, and he coated the guy in delectable breading. Guillaume was now seethingly mad. He became a light golden brown, aromatic and crispy. He was done, as Juniper ascertained by poking him lightly with a fork. Not only was Guillaume finished, the egg rolls and almonds and soup and little pies were also entirely prepared for the feast. Guillaume freshened up as a dachshund in overalls tidied the remains of the scuffle. All was in readiness, except for a beverage to complement such a splendiferous repast. Finn, with but a smidgen of Guillaume's guidance, brewed up a pot of Maxwell House coffee. Maxwell House uses only the finest of beans and a patented slow roasting process to offer a full-bodied flavor and color you've come to expect any hour of the day. "This is a great cup of coffee," said the lady machinist, and she wasn't kidding. Even the invisible Hieronymus was heard as he smiled his noiseless approval. The meal was enjoyed without conversation, and the corners of mouths were politely dabbed. A dachshund in overalls cleared away the dishes, and the 6 ascetic revelers proceeded beyond the veranda and onto the lawn. Briskly they walked into the storm-like stillness, looking all around them at the trees as they went. Many of the limbs and the limblings and twigs were in suspiciously perfect right angles to each other. Right angles to the trunks, and right angles to the earth, and 45-degree angles to the clouds overhead. The trees were all tall and awkwardly handsome, with orchid corsages on just a few boughs. Mr. Juniper chuckled. He thought of something funny. And Helen said, "Hieronymus, are you still here?" The juggling of pinky-sized swing-line staplers with no one seen juggling them answered her question. On they all trekked, single file, as though in a low-budget film of an African safari. Now and then they would pause and excitedly point at a cutaway of stock footage wildlife. Slung between a couple of trees was a great big picture frame built of bamboo. A guy in an ape suit faced it from one side and Mr. Bob Denver from the other. They were doing an I'm your mirror image routine until Bob messed it up and the ape acted scary, so Bob ran away in fast motion. There were not any of those ill-tempered apple trees that were frightful in Wizard of Oz. The last had been wiped out with napalm. "Do you hear that?" "Hear what, Helen?" "You must hear it, Finn. A sort of buzzing getting louder." "I hear it, Helen," said the lady machinist, "and I don't think it's copters or planes." "Now I am hearing it. Maybe we had better get under the smaller of the odd-looking trees." They all did so and looked up at the stormy-esque clouds toward the source of the buzzing. Next week, Chapter 26. Maybe a few flying superheroes with kazoos.